All right, AP Calculus AB, solve the differential equation, and we're given that dy dx is equal to 4x plus 4x over the square root of 16 minus x squared. First thing I want to do is I want to rewrite this in integral form, and I want to say that y is equal to, and I'm going to go ahead and start doing a little bit of work here. I'm going to take 4 times the indefinite integral of x dx. Remember that we can pull any constant value out. So plus, and I'm going to take this 4 out, this 4 right here, I'm going to pull this 4 out here, times the indefinite integral here, and this x is this one right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this as a negative exponent, right? I'm going to rewrite this as a negative exponent. So as a negative exponent, this would be written 16 minus x squared to the negative 1/2 power, wouldn't it, dx. All right? So from here, it gets pretty easy. What I really want to make sure you get is that when you're asked to solve a differential equation on the AP Calculus AB test, that you know what you're being asked to do. So here, in this time, I'm just going to go ahead and integrate this a little bit. So I'm going to integrate this side because it integrates out pretty well. I'm going to integrate this out. And this 4 right here is this one. And this is x to the first, so plus 1 is x squared over 1 plus 1 is, right? So we have x squared over 2. Right, which would give us 2x squared, wouldn't it? Hopefully you're seeing that. This 4 is this one. When I integrate this, I add the exponents, I increment them. 1 plus 1 is this 2, and then 1 plus 1 at the bottom is this 2. So that gives us 2x squared. Plus, I haven't been able to integrate this yet, but I'm going to do a little bit of work here. And the work I'm going to do here before I get started here is I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of u substitution. This piece right here is kind of confusing to me, so I'm going to use u substitution, and I'm going to say let u equal 16 minus x squared. And then if I take the derivative of that, which would be du dx, right, that would be negative 2x, wouldn't it? And what I'm looking for is this. I'm looking for a replacement piece for this dx, because I'm going to have this whole thing in terms of u, so I want a replacement piece here. So if I solve for dx, we get dx is equal to du over negative 2x. And hopefully you're going to be able to see how that comes in really, really handy in just a second. So I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm going to write this in terms of u, so I have u to the negative 1/2 power, right? I haven't done anything with this x yet, so the x is sitting here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace my dx. It says dx is du over negative 2x, so is du over negative 2x. So hopefully you can see what I'm going to do here as I start to work on this. First thing I'm going to do is let some canceling happen. This is x over 1, isn't it? So this x and this x cancel. This piece right here is negative 1/2, and negative 1/2 times 4 is negative 2, right? U to the negative 1/2 du. Remember that we already have this piece done here, so here's our 2x squared. Now I'm going to continue integration here. Now I'm going to integrate this, so I'm just going to rewrite the integration piece that I already have done. And this negative 2 is the one here. Now I'm going to integrate this. It would be u, right? 1/2 plus 1 is u to the 1/2 over 1/2. Right, I think it's good, isn't it? So right, plus c, because I'm doing my integration here. So just to get this done, this comes up. This is going to be 2x squared minus 4 u to the 1/2 plus c. And the reason that I'm leaving this blank right here is because I want to go ahead and do my resubstitution here. So I'm going to resub this. And remember that we set u equal to 16 minus x squared. So there's our answer. So I hope that was really helpful. Just to go back really quickly, just remember that when you're asked to solve the differential equation and you see it in this form, start to put it in integral form and then work your way through it. We started out with this piece that didn't really need any kind of substitution, but this was a little bit trickier for me, so I used some u substitution here. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any comments, please let me know, and if you subscribe, that would be terrific. Thanks.